What up, MetaZoo Maniacs? So this is my origin story. So as you can see, just over 3 years ago, on July 31st, 2021, I was watching Nick Strength of Pokemon's live stream. And now this is the very first video of him ever having Kryptonation or any MetaZoo product at all. So, because normally a bunch of people would tune into his live streams to watch him open up evolutions, try and pull some Charizards, rip up some non-holo rares, and yeah. So he opened up some MetaZoo. And I was like, what's MetaZoo? You know, gotta give it a chance. Gotta give everything a chance, right? Kind of look like Pokemon. That's what we're used to. Only it's got the red border, which is kind of cool. Oh, Bunnyman. I mean, Bunnyman was the second cryptid that really got me going on MetaZoo. But in this pack right here, changed everything for me. The guy was big in the collecting Dragon Ball Super, obviously Pokemon, hockey cards, all that good stuff. And yeah, I was watching his very first live stream, and then this happened.
Oh, there's the big guy himself. We got ourselves a holo Bigfoot.
So yeah, he pulled a Bigfoot. And the reason why that hit me so hard and got me addicted to MetaZoo is because that's the exact same pose for Bigfoot from the 1967 Patterson-Gimlin film. It's the most famous scene, or like, you know, like pose for Bigfoot. So anyone that knows anything about Bigfoot knows exactly what I'm talking about, and I'll show it on the screen here too. So when I seen that on July 31st, I was like, I gotta get a box of MetaZoo. So then I tuned in about 4 days later on the August 3rd, and then this happened.
Oh, Chris, we got a hot box, man. Finally, we got the holo Loveland Frogman. We got a reverse last time. Nice. This is one of the cards I was chasing besides the Mothman.
And then right here is one of my very first comments in a MetaZoo stream video, whatever. And I was Pokemenace back then, not MetaZoo Menace. And I still have the Pokemenace channel, it's just I made a new channel called MetaZoo Menace. But yeah, in my very first booster box, I think it was about $275 American. I mean, literally a month later, they were going for well over $400. And then I bought another one, yeah, probably two more between $300, $400, $500. Another one for $555. Maybe another one for just over $600, and then even one for $900, which is about $1,400 Canadian at the time, including taxes and shipping, all that. So that's bananas. But yeah, that pack right there, when you opened that Bigfoot, that's what got me into MetaZoo. I got hooked. Fast forward 3 years to October 17, 2024, and we got these crazy promo cards. I mean, this is just special to me. I mean, you just saw, right? The only reason I know about MetaZoo is because of this guy right here. So to have his sample card, lol-cow, and the pre-release with the holo, number 57 out of 100, it's just surreal. I mean, that is the coolest shit ever. Absolutely crazy. Because if it wasn't for this guy, I wouldn't know what the hell MetaZoo was. To this day. I mean, maybe I would have discovered it in 2025 like the rest of the world, because it's going to become a huge global phenomenon. But yeah, so, and I mean the same with a lot of us. Actually, even in the dark days of MetaZoo in the last few months, well, all of 2024, if it wasn't for this channel, and I really hope the company that's taken over, Meta2 Incubator Labs or whatever, does something special for Nick Strength of Pokemon, whether it's some crazy promo card or makes him the official source for information, where they'll leak information to him directly, or send him product first to showcase, you know, like PokeRav does like 2 weeks before release. I really hope they do something, because whatever company they bought, all the assets, the IP and all that, is worth a lot more because of this channel right here, this guy right here. Without a doubt, there's no one that could debate that. I guarantee everyone listening to this 100% agree. They must be aware of his channel, because, I mean, who doesn't know this channel when it comes to MetaZoo? And, I mean, then we got these Bigfoot cards. 3 years ago right now, one of these as a PSA 10 sold for $860. Now, I'm just like, let's put it in the bulk. You know what I mean? Like, most people wouldn't even consider grading these now, but meanwhile, 3 years ago, that was pretty insane. And for me, that was the top of the top. I didn't think I was ever going to own something better than a first edition full holo for MetaZoo. But then the company screwed up. Things went wrong. The dip happened. Bankruptcy. Whoop. And then this happened. 3 years ago, the concept of having a full holo Kickstarter card, never mind Bigfoot, just a raw card, psh, not a chance in hell. There's no way. It was just a thought. I was like, man, that'd be a cool card to have. Just like a first edition Charizard would be cool to have, but it's just a thought. It's not going to happen. But this happened during the dip. So as much as it sucked that MetaZoo crashed, $95 is what I paid for this. That's insane. I mean, 3 years ago, I couldn't even imagine owning this, and now it's like, yep, that happened. And then MetaZoo dipped and dipped and dipped some more. And then a huge opportunity came across. You know, I do the eBay videos. I'm always checking out eBay. And then this happened. That's mental. 3 years ago, I didn't even know what a sample card was. I knew about Kickstarter and how mythological that was, how legendary that would be to have. But when I eventually did find out about samples, I mean, I wasn't even thinking about, oh yeah, maybe one day I can get a... Just getting any sample, even a non-holo sample, was totally out of my mindset. Like, I never thought that would be possible. Never mind a Bigfoot for $366 American. That's it. I guarantee I'm going to watch this video in the future and be like, really? I only paid $366? I just bought a house with it. You know what I mean? Like, who knows? But 8.5 Beckett, the grade doesn't even matter. I mean, this is the ultimate card in my collection. I have cards that are worth a lot more than this, but this is a centerpiece. I mean, this is insane. Let's get them side by side. I think the sample looks better. I showed this to someone in person. They said the Kickstarter looked better. But I think the sample looks better, to be honest. But, I mean, sometimes I look, well, almost every day I'll look at this card. And it's just a reminder that anything's possible. Because I didn't even think about this being possible, and it became possible. Absolutely insane. Grade doesn't matter. It could be a PSA 3. This will always be my best MetaZoo card. Nothing will ever surpass this card. And to end this video, check this out. It's time to be a little bit of a menace. So, to go full circle, as you saw when I started this video, I tuned into Nick Strength of Pokemon to watch him open up some evolutions to pull a Charizard. And yeah, he pulled a lot of them. None of them ever graded a PSA 10. So to go full circle, and to be kind of a menace, this is the closest Nick Strength of Pokemon has ever come to an Evolutions Charizard PSA 10. He's graded a lot, but they never graded a PSA 10. And it was an absolute miracle that mine graded a PSA 10 because it was the first one I ever pulled. It's the first one I ever sent in for grading. And I pulled many after that. They all graded PSA 9s, but this is insane. And it's extra special and insane to be able to have a full holo Nick Strength and Pokemon card beside the full holo PSA 10 Evolutions Charizard. 3 years ago, I couldn't even imagine having a full holo card and the sample card of the guy that got me into MetaZoo and just totally changed the direction of the way I make content on YouTube, the way I collect, everything. Because I sold a lot of Pokemon cards, obviously not this one, to pay for MetaZoo, and a lot of, you know, sports cards, everything to go after MetaZoo cards. So, and during the dip, phew, I mean, anyone listening to this video knows what I'm talking about. We picked up a lot of cards that were totally unattainable. Completely unattainable. So, and yeah, who knows what's going to happen next? Who knows what I'll be talking about in 3 years from now with MetaZoo? I mean, it's crazy. This was only 3 years ago that this was the top of my mountain. Just even having one of these cards was like, holy shit, I have a full holo first edition Bigfoot. 3 years ago, right now. No jokes. And now, these are like bulk. It's crazy. Under $100 as a PSA 10 already graded? I mean, are you kidding me? And then, I mean, That's crazy. I'll never get bored of looking at this card. It'd be really cool. I guess, you know, there's a lot of MetaZoo challenges. It's not really a challenge, but anyone watching this to this point in the video, it'd be really cool if you made a video, anyone listening to this, about your origin story. How did you get into MetaZoo? Like, where did it all start? I mean, most of us have, or a lot of us have heard other people's stories, but it'd be cool to just have a video, like say it was Escaped Alien, like, you know, the title of their video is like Escaped Alien origin story, or Frostbite Labs origin story, Fumple Slumpin', I forget how to say the name of it, origin story, you know, Cryptid Keeper origin story, Catching Cryptids origin story, like, because I'm sure we've heard it on live streams, or like in comments, or like in videos, it's somewhere later on in the video kind of mixed in, but whether that's the title of the video, so then when people get into MetaZoo, maybe they'll see like the origin story, and then they'll, you know, if it just says MetaZoo origin story, and then maybe the name of your channel, or no, I don't know, you get what I'm saying, title it whatever you want, but as long as it has the word origin story in there, that'd be cool. But yeah, I guess I'm babbling a little too much. Oh, and Nick Strength and Pokemon has these on his eBay as well, these Nick Strength and Power coins. They're like really heavy pogs. Like, they're pretty heavy duty, and I bought 2 of these. I guess this is the after the video credits in my video here, little side story. I bought 2 of these the same night that he was opening Wilderness when it first came out, and I was on eBay thinking that I got a steal of a deal because I was buying awfuls, like, you know, full hollow awful from Wilderness for $45. I was like, I bought one for $45. I was bragging in the chat. I was like, yeah, you know, acting like I was all cool shit. And then I bought these to celebrate as well. So he's got more on his eBay store, his Nick Strength and Power coins. They're pretty cool. So, anyways, guess I babbled long enough. Hope you enjoyed the video, and I really hope other people make their MetaZoo origin video. And yeah, comment below. And I look forward to seeing other people's MetaZoo origin stories, and we'll see you in the next video.